Hoping these story times don't give y'all the impression that I don't like my job, because I do. Welcome back to another story time, my lovely audience. Don't forget to like this video at the end, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Delana, and working at a pet store is a nightmare. I think the type of customer that we hate the most, probably the customer we hate the most, is the impulse shopper. Not the impulse shoppers that like actually have experience, but the ones who come into the store to look and then are willing to leave with literally anything. I say 8 out of 10 times don't know what they're doing. The other two, we get the impulse people that already have like 5 lizards and they come in, they're like, oh, I'll just take this one too, I already have the stuff. Yeah, those people, you matter, but we like you because you know what we like y'all because you know what you're doing. It's the other 80% that are the problem. We'll have people that will come in and say they want a guinea pig, and then they'll say they want a hamster, and then they'll say they want a bird, and then they'll say, it's like, you don't really want anything, do you? Just, if you are all over the store not knowing what you want, go home, please, and spare us the work, because we're gonna sit there, we're gonna go through all the care, and then you're not gonna buy anything, and now that's time lost. We could have been helping somebody else. Just like, don't waste our time. For example, there was this one gentleman that came in. He had a daughter with him. Daughter couldn't have been no more than like 3 or 4. I honestly don't know what kids look like at specific ages. I can tell you exactly how old a dog is by looking at it, but I cannot tell you how old a kid is. I'm not good with kids. But this guy comes in, and I'm back in the reptile section, like restocking the supplies and everything. And at the time, we had, I think, a water dragon who was very, very rude. And he had been in the store quite some time. So if someone wants to buy a roll, like, totally, yeah. But not this gentleman. And let me tell you why. This guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey, can I hold the water dragon? Guys, you can't just, we're not a zoo. You can't don't just come in and ask to hold everything, especially during COVID. No, you cannot hold the animals. We're not gonna let you just touch all over everything. No. So I asked him, I was like, are you interested in buying him? When people say they're actually interested in buying, we'll probably let them hold it, but not y'all people that are just looking. No, stop trying to hold everything. And he goes, yeah. Have you ever had a water dragon before? No. Oh, but I want to get it for my daughter. The daughter is like in the corner of the store spinning in circles and singing. You're not getting a water dragon for your 4-year-old daughter. You're getting a water dragon for you. But you've never had one before. That means I would have to go through the whole spiel on how to care for this thing. And I don't know if you guys know, but water dragons, they're kind of fragile. Like, if you don't have the care right, they will die. You can't just try anything with those guys. So I'm like, sir, do you have any supplies? Do you need a cage and all that? Blah, 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 blah. No. Okay. I further explained to him that they are sensitive creatures and they need a specific amount of care, and he doesn't even know how big it gets. He doesn't know what it eats. He doesn't have a cage. He doesn't have nothing. And I'm just like, sir, go home and research this animal before you buy him. I guarantee you he will be here tomorrow. You need time to think about it. We have a right to turn down a sale. Customers, y'all customers just think that because we work at the store, we have to give you everything you want. That is very, very incorrect. We are there for the animals. If you are not best for the animal, I'm not going to give it to you. Needless to say, he never came back and he didn't buy the water dragon. Ooh, another one. Another one that's my favorite. So, it was a pretty, like, boring Monday, and I was answering the phones most of my shift. And I get a phone call from this lady who's like, hey, do you guys have lizards? Yes, we do. What kind of lizard are you looking for? I don't know. Pause. As soon as you say, I don't know, that means you need to get off the phone with me and go to your computer. I'm not about to just name every single thing we have for you to be like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys have? We have water dragons. We have bearded dragons, leopard geckos, chameleons. What type of lizard are you looking for? I don't know. What's best for a 3-year-old? There is no best lizard for a 3-year-old. In fact, there's no best pet for a 3-year-old. Do you know why? Because 3-year-olds, they're entertained by the pet for like a week and then it's done. Stop trying to buy pets for yo kids. I hate it. I hate it so much. One dude came in and he wanted to buy 20 goldfish. And I asked him what kind of tank he had. And he said he had a 10-gallon. You cannot put 20 goldfish in a 10-gallon. It'll get dirty so fast. There's no room for them to grow. They're all just gonna die. And then when I asked him why he was interested in the fish, oh, I'm buying fish for my son. He loves fish. How old's your son, sir? 1. 1-year-olds like anything that like moves. So no, you can't have these fish. Sorry, anyway, back to that phone call. I tell her that there's no best lizard for a 3-year-old. Oh, well, I'll just come in and look around then. Okay. She comes in with the toddler, running into the store. It's an hour till closing. Oh, can I get a bearded dragon? Bearded dragons, blah, blah, blah. And then I ran through the care and I was like, and they get this big, and this is what happens in eat bugs. Oh no. What else can I get? Ma'am, all these lizards eat bugs and require you to spend a good amount of money today since you have nothing. Oh, but I promised him I would get him a pet. He's my nephew and it's his birthday tomorrow. Ma'am, there's no good lizard for a 3-year-old. Do they bite? Everything with a mouth can bite. So I would not recommend a lizard. I would recommend you try a fish or something. Maybe a betta fish to start out. Oh, well, he really wants a lizard. There's nothing here that would be good for your 3-year-old. I'm sorry. Then she proceeds to like go shopping around the fish section. I think they ended up getting a betta fish. But she looks at his boy. She was like, sorry, baby, I can't get you a lizard. Okay. You want a fish? Yeah. Toddlers will take almost anything. Please stop coming in pet stores and trying to buy a pet for your toddler. If you're buying a pet for you, and it's like a family pet, that's fine. But don't come in talking about you buying a pet for anything under 7 years old. I think 7's a good age where you start to like really learn responsibility and could probably take care of something small, such as a fish or a hamster. I got my first pet when I was 7. I'm lying. I got my first pet when I was 5 or 6, and it was a goldfish, and it died. So... But I got my first real not gonna die in a day pet when I was 7. I got a cat. And that's when I learned responsibility. And that's when I learned I didn't like responsibility. So please stop trying to buy pets for your kids. Don't come in impulsively shopping in pet stores. You can sit in your car. I don't care what you do. Just don't come in here with that nonsense. Sit in your car with your smartphone and Google whatever you need to know instead of coming in the store and wasting my time while I'm trying to help you pick a pet that you don't even want. I hate impulse shoppers. Whew. If you guys enjoyed these story times, please like this video and subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'm trying to make some money off of this so I can stop working at the pet store.